Welcome back to UK Police Update. Folks, buckle up, because what you're about to see is a textbook example of what happens when police officers are caught red-handed and don't like it one bit. While driving to the busy streets of London, our filmer spots something that doesn't sit right. A police car swerving into oncoming traffic without sirens or lights. Naturally, he calls him out. But what happens next? The situation spirals fast. The officers, clearly not used to being challenged, go from defensive to downright aggressive. Within minutes, the driver is pulled over, accused of public order offenses, and threatened with arrest, all because he dared to question them. This isn't just about a traffic stop. This is about accountability. It's about how quickly authority can flip the script and weaponize the law when someone pushes back. Watch the meltdown unfold as the driver stands his ground, demands badge numbers, and refuses to be intimidated. From "you're not above the law" to "you can't be the complainant in a public order offense," the citizen knows his rights, and he's not backing down. The tension at its boiling point as officers fumble through legal justifications, throw around the Road Traffic Act, and even claim to be victims of verbal abuse, all while dodging the real issue, driving dangerously without lights or sirens. And the best part? The driver holds his composure, calls out the hypocrisy, and even throws in some sharp humor for good measure. So, was the driver out of line? Or were the police just upset that someone turned the spotlight on them? Let us know what you think in the comments. Hit that like button. Smash subscribe for more eye-opening audits, just like this one. Let's get into it. Roll the tape.
Tell me that, and identify yourself, please.
I'm PC Golding from Bishopsgate Police Station.
Right, what's your number?
452 CP.
Right, thank you. Your colleague?
My colleague? Which one?
The one that just took my licence.
208 CP.
And what's his name?
Pardon?
What's his name?
PC Jones.
Alright.
Do you think it's acceptable to use that language?
Do you think it's acceptable to drive down the wrong way of the road without your lights on?
Yes, we do.
Did you have your lights on?
Don't have to have lights.
No, you do have. You're not exempt from the law. You're not exempt from the law. You're not exempt from the law.
You need to have an understanding.
You're not exempt from the law. You're the police. You uphold the law, but you're not exempt from the law. You can't do whatever you want, whenever you feel like it.
For policing purpose, we can. Sir.
But what policing purpose were you driving down the wrong way down the road? What was the police purpose? You were driving the wrong way down the road.
If you didn't actually let me speak.
Did you have your lights on?
Don't have to have the lights on.
You do need to have your lights on.
Okay, sir. Do you want to step out the vehicle?
No, I'm not stepping out of the vehicle. You've no need to take me out of the vehicle. I've given you my licence. I'm not being aggressive. I will comply with any other order, but you do not need me to step outside the vehicle. You try to pull me over for a public order offence, which you cannot be the complainant of. Simple as that. No, you cannot. You're not a member of the public. You're under police jurisdiction. You cannot be the complainant. If you've got a member of the public
doesn't matter, sir.
Under the public order, then therefore you can pull me over.
And case in court that police officer can be a victim of the public order offence.
Out with your duties.
Pardon?
Out with your duties. You're working just now. So do what you need to do, yeah, and we'll go a bit away.
Do you have an issue with police, sir?
Yeah, I do.
What's your issue with police?
I don't like you.
Why?
Because I don't like you. What?
Can I ask why?
Because you do things like that. If I'd done that, you'd have pulled me over for it as well.
But can I ask you something though?
What?
If that was your dad that we were looking for, I don't know you, so before I offend you or anything, if that was your dad or a family member who we were looking for, would you want us to have done what we just did?
No.
You wouldn't?
No, because you could have injured a pedestrian, you could have killed a cyclist, you could have hit another car. So no, you should have had your lights on. 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 Well, you should have done. You're driving down the wrong side of a busy road. You should have had your lights on.
No, sir.
Yeah, you should have. You should have. No, sir.
If you have form of driving, sir, then you're free to make a complaint. But you cannot use that language.
What language?
It's completely unacceptable.
What language?
You called my colleague a fucking prick.
Did I?
Yes, you did.
I think you've misunderstood what I've said because of the Scottish accent. I think you're racially stereotyping me now. You're racially stereotyping me. Yeah, 100%. Can you?
Yes, I think that you were very angry. The fact that we delayed you by by
I don't care, mate. All day. I'm not bothered.
And you've taken offence.
I'll sit here all day. I don't care. Honestly, I don't care. If it means I get charged with you, it's fine. Honestly, not my problem. So go about your business. I'll have my licence back when you finish doing your checks.
Well, still doing their checks.
That's cool. Yeah, not a problem. Do your thing. What's your name? Huh? What's your name and number? Identify yourself.
393 Charlie Papa.
Where are you based? City of London police, yeah?
City of London police,
Last
yeah.
time you lads pulled me over, I had you for 2 hours.
Pardon?
And do you know what happened? He's done the walk of shame. It was funny. I had you for 2 hours in the city, you pulled me over.
Okay.
Because you was bored. Nothing better to do with your time.
No, so as I said to you, the reason why we pulled you over was because of what you said.
Public order?
Yes.
Right, okay. That's what you're saying.
So wait, am I getting this right here? He got pulled over for calling him a effing prick as he was driving down the wrong side of the road. Is that the reason why he's been pulled over? That's absolutely wild. I mean, look, I don't know the necessarily the law that well, but I mean, the driver makes complete sense. I mean, if you're going down the opposite side of the road at speed as he was talking about in a busy part of London, then surely you should have your lights on in that situation, or at least the hazard lights or whatever. So yeah, I do stand on the driver's side so far, and calling him an effing prick, well, that's just funny.
You're right, very answer. Sorry?
What's your name?
He doesn't like police, he's always told me.
What's your name?
Sorry?
What's your name? Identify yourself.
My name?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's TPS Nolan.
TBS, no, what's your number?
You've got my details obviously on here, mate.
What's that? I can't
You
read.
understand obviously that I think it's been explained to you obviously the reason why we've done the stop.
Right?
Yeah.
Right, because you were driving down the wrong way of a road.
Sorry?
You were driving down the wrong way of a busy road, down the wrong direction, on the other side of the road, without your lights on.
Well, we'll beg to differ.
And a member of the public has challenged you on it, and you don't like being challenged by members of the public, so you've got to come down here and try and flex.
Okay. So you're being stopped at the moment, obviously, given the fact, obviously, the verbal abuse that you shouted at
What
the
verbal
vehicle.
abuse?
Okay, and obviously under 163 Road Traffic Act.
Hold on a minute, 163 Road Traffic Act. What did you pull me over for? Public order effect. Public order.
I said to you, yes, I said to you, we require you to stop under 163 of the road traffic.
Right, and I stopped, yeah.
Constable uniform, stop any vehicle
Right,
on the road.
right, that's fine, I've stopped, I've given you my licence.
The reason why we've instructed you to pull over under
Yeah.
the Road Traffic Act was because of the offence that you committed.
Stop the public order effect.
Correct, yes.
Offence, right, who made that complaint?
There. Sorry?
Who made the
Well,
complaint?
it's been witnessed by us, hasn't it?
Right, you just can't make public order offence complaints.
no issues. So, there's your
Don't take
licence.
advice, jog on, see you later.
Let us know what you think in the comments. Hit that like button. Smash subscribe for more eye-opening audits.